How's it going, y'all? Rowdy Riles back with another video. You know what time of the year it is. It is December of 2023, and you know what that means? We're doing our top 10 for the year. That means all the figures that I've collected are going to be out in front of me, and one by one, I'm going to pick through them, take one out, tell you why I'm taking it out, why it's not making top 10, and this is just as I go. I don't have any predetermined notion. I know who's probably going to be my top 10, but that being said, as you go, you never know what your brain's going to tell you and what you're going to think or what you're going to go back to and be like, oh, well, I had a lot of fun with that. So, with all of that being said, let's get into Rowdy Riles' top 10 figures of 2023. As you can see, we've got my whole filming station just completely filled with figures from this year. And I mean every single one. I wasn't going to put everyone up here, but I was like, you know what, why not? Because we've got some that are just complete letdowns and some that are really, really great. So with all that being said, I guess let's just start taking people out. First of all, y'all know that I really had a problem with the Lost Galaxy yellow figure. I was really, really mad because they had everything that they needed to make another perfect pinless Lost Galaxy Ranger, like the pink Ranger who's on this table. Hint, hint, she's probably going to be in the top 10. And it's a complete letdown. There's reuse of the older legs on a new torso. Is it even a new torso? No, it's the old torso with the new arms and the old neck with a head that is built for the new double barbell peg instead of a hinge and swivel. So they really messed up on this figure, and she was a big letdown. So she is our first one to go. And you know, we love Antonio Banderas, but as far as action figures go and figures that we wanted to see this year, I'd say Ronaldo is a big old, well, let's put his cane in his hand and then we'll say goodbye to Ronaldo on our top 10, because there is no way in hell that this guy would get past even the first round of elimination. So, you know, it's just like, why did you make this instead of Teddy or, you know, one of the other bad guys? Hasbro, come on. Oh, and I'm gonna make a whole video about Hasbro later, so stay tuned for that, y'all. Also, check out my Patreon, like and subscribe, all that good stuff, because you know we need that in this algorithm world. All right, so next, let's see, who's an easy elimination? I will say Pop Blue is an easy pull out, because we already had T-Boo last year. T-Bo, whatever you want to say his name is. I just got him, but I want all the Ewoks. So it's not to say anything bad about the figure. It's just like reuse on the body. It's an Ewok. It's cool. We got another Ewok on the top, on the shelf still anyway. So yeah, Pop Blue, bye-bye. And as I'm going, I'm putting them back on the shelf, so as to not drive my OCD self crazy and have a bunch of figures lying around. But let's keep going here. Who else? Yeah, let's actually grab Sala, who is, you know, an Indiana Jones figure, so I can't complain about it. But as far as those figures go, this is not the outfit for Sala I would have wanted, and the likeness isn't that great. So bye, Sala. Back on the shelf you go. Love you, John Rice Davies. And then for guys in suits, I guess, oops, someone's trying to eliminate themselves. Helena, what are you doing here? We will eliminate Jürgen Voller, who is holding a Style of Destiny part. I'll make a video on those and where I got them from relatively soon after we do this video. So yeah, let's get rid of Jürgen, because he's just a guy in a suit. Those are pretty easy to eliminate, and he doesn't have a removable hat. So it's just like, oh, let's go, Jürgen. She already took a nosedive off the shelf. She wasn't going to be in the top 10, but here is Helena Shaw with another piece of the Antique Theater from Dial of Destiny. Not to say she's a bad figure. I do like the character. I think Phoebe Waller-Bridger, whatever her name is, was great in the movie. But as far as action figures go, we've gotten better ones this year, so Helena's got to go. Oh boy. I feel bad doing this because I really love Indiana Jones, and the Adventure series is probably my favorite thing to come out this year. But you know, there's a lot of reuse, a lot of guys in suits. Now this guy is cool, Kazim. He's cool. He comes with some great accessories. But Indiana Jones is the star of the show, and we've got other characters too that are really good and I think deserve to be up here longer. So Kazim from The Last Crusade. We'll see you later. And of course, we all love a good bad guy. But, shit, I don't want to knock anybody else over. We are going to get rid of Belloc and Arnold Tout because they're really bad guys. Cool figures, both of them, especially this one with that burnt hand and the alternate melting face. Missed opportunity to give him an exploding head, but they're going to get eliminated. Like I said, Adventure Series is taking some hits, but that's because they're taking up a majority of the space here, let's be honest. All right. So we're slowly chipping away. She already knocked herself over. So I'd say let's grab Zorana here and get rid of her. We got her really early in the year. She is a really cool figure. I do like her a lot. But, I don't know. Maybe I made a mistake. Maybe let me keep Zorana around longer because, you know what? Let's go with our gut. So Zorana, you're going to go. And we do have some G.I. Joes up here, so it's not like their rep is gone anyway. Sorry for the little fidget. Let's zoom in here because we chipped away at a good corner of this big old massive pile of figures here. Fix the lighting a little bit. All right, so who is next on the chopping block? Well, I really like this figure, but she's underscaled and she should be taller. She should be the same height as Ahsoka. So we're going to get rid of Sabine. Unfortunately for her. All right. So let's keep going down the line here. Let's grab Dusty on out of the corner. Cool figure. If you want to pick him up, he's already at Ollie's and Ross and all that stuff. Same with Lady J, who's on the table here. Lots of accessories. He's a cool figure, but this is the top 10, not the top. I didn't count how many figures there were. I'm not crazy like that. But Dusty's gonna go. And you know what? So is Ricondo. Cool guy. Wish that Hasbro had used this feature for one of the Indiana Jones as well, because you can totally make a hat that'll fit on a head. But we're going to get rid of Ricondo and Dusty from the Joes because, yeah, they're not in my top 10. It's just how I feel. Pretty sure I accidentally called her Lady J. But, no, I like CoverGirl. We're going to get rid of Helix instead. Because Helix, she let me down. Oh, let me knock some figures over. She had a warp leg. I was really excited for her. She's still a really cool figure, but I guess she's not making it into my top 10 this year because, yeah, that warp leg was just disappointment central. Now some of these guys have a little bit more breathing room. They're easier to grab. We're going to grab a couple right here. We're going to get rid of Emma Frost. She's a cool figure. Didn't have her in my collection. I had the really old Toy Biz one that looked like a freaking, well, I don't know if I can say this word, but, you know, they look like they went out into the streets at night and did illicit things. But she's a lot better. She's just not in my top 10. And neither is Marcus Brody, because he's just a dude in a suit. We all love Marcus, but we're going to get rid of these two here because that's just how it be in the top 10 world. Not everybody makes it. And you know who else isn't going to make it? Let's see. Let's get rid of this Indiana Jones here. The first Indy eliminated is the Club Obi-Wan Indy. Not because he's bad. It's great. It's a great figure, great accessories. We just got a lot of figures, and a lot of them are Indiana Jones. Another one that we're going to eliminate that's also Indy is Hypnotized Indy, also from Temple of Doom. Once again, love the figure. Should have been Mala Ram or Willie, but still glad to have it. Both of these figures from Temple of Doom are going back on the shelf because they're just not in our top 10 now, are they? So, with that being said, next we are going to start grabbing, we'll grab Professor Indy because we're going to get rid of some of these indies here. Great figure, great accessories, but unnecessary in the top 10. Same can be said of Dial of Destiny Indy with the fully completed Antikythera. Like I said, I will make a video on these 3D prints from someone later, and I will mention them, and you will get the information. And yeah, love this figure, love the movie, but not in my top 10 because it's an older Indy, and I love the original trilogy more than anything else. Oh shoot, guys, this is well, we're gonna get rid of Belloc here. because we don't need no Renee Belloc, Ivan Ooze on the shelf. And we're also going to get rid of, as much as I love the Elsa figure, you know Indy's main girl is Marion, and I wouldn't do the dishonor of Indy of eliminating Marion before Elsa. And you know who else we're gonna grab out of here? Mr. Walter Donovan is gonna go, because he's a bad guy. Cool figure. They could have used his body for a lot of army builder things, but they didn't. And he's gonna get eliminated, just like he chose poorly. He's gonna disappear. Going back to G.I. Joe, we're gonna get rid of Bazooka. He's a cool dude, but as far as the top 10 goes, we don't need Bazooka. And oh my god, Elsa just fell over like she did at the end of the movie into the pit. And we also don't need our Tiger Force, what's his name? Outback, duh, I don't know why I forgot his name. Really cool figure, but I like the Lady Joes better than the Guy Joes, so. Alright, so next up, let's get rid of old Snizzard here. I knew I was gonna knock somebody over. Cool figure. I haven't gotten the Minotaur yet. I really want him. I feel like I like him better. There are some cool features, and he was voiced by Bryan Cranston, so that's really cool. But I don't want a giant monster from Power Rangers on my top 10. We have something else for Power Rangers. Alright, so here's where things start to get a little tricky, y'all, because holy crap. Because this Indiana Jones is going to get eliminated, the Last Crusade one, but he has the Raiders first Indy head on. I swapped the Last Crusade head because it's miles better with the articulated hat. I do like this likeness, but kind of a little cheat here. We're going to eliminate the Last Crusade Indy, but not his head. So our next elimination is going to be a sad one because we're going to get rid of our Temple of Doom Indy. Like him a lot, great figure, and goddamn shit keeps falling over. We're also going to get rid of our Cairo Indy because he was overpriced. It is a very classic look for Indy, but the most classic look for me is him with his jacket and all that stuff. So these two really awesome figures are going to get eliminated next. Alright, we're going to get rid of Mesogog. Cool, super cool figure. Love Dino Thunder, but he's going to get eliminated because there's just a lot of cool figures this year. Next up, let's zoom in a little bit because we're chipping away. We're going to get rid of Blade. I love this figure, but there's some things Hasbro did wrong, like with the arms, and should have updated, should have made new arms, should have changed the jacket so his arms could lay flush, but coulda, shoulda, woulda. I really love Blade. Excited for the new movie, but this Blade's going to get eliminated. Oh boy, you hate to see it, but Wicket, you're so cute and cuddly, you're a tiny little Ewok, but as far as the top 10 goes, you are just not going to cut it. Love you though. Alrighty, next up we're going to get rid of the Grand Inquisitor. Cool figure, cool character, love him in Rebels. And we're going to get rid of this Luke because we got so many Lukes this last year. Dang, I think I forgot to put up the light cruiser Luke. Did I get him last year? I don't remember. But we're going to get rid of these two. We have some more Star Wars on here. I didn't get everyone I wanted. I really wanted a Padawan Ahsoka, but we'll get her at some point. Alright, so now we are in the top 17. We are slowly chipping away. Now's when the game really gets interesting because we got a lot of things to eliminate still. 7 more figures. So we're going to get rid of Map Room Indy. Love the figure, but too many Indies. Can't have a bunch of Indies. Wish we could, but you know how that goes. This is a top 10 action figures, not top 10 adventure series. So let me see who else is going to go. Gots to go. We're going to get rid of the Grail Knight. Of course, he's a really cool figure, but not super attached to the character itself. And Marion, love her, love Karen Allen, but the articulation for her is not amazing. It's not terrible. Her ankles are kind of weird looking. There's a couple things they could have done better, but we're gonna get rid of these two. So back on the shelf they go. Hate to do it to you, Shorty, but you're gonna go because we gotta get to a top 10, and this is not getting easy. I really like all the figures that are up here. They're some of my favorite figures I've ever gotten, to be honest, because Some of these characters I really, really love. As you can see, there's a lack of a bunch of Spider-Man this year. Like there was last year. There was half of the top 10 was full of Spider-Man. And we got our SH Figure Arts Tobey Maguire Spider-Man up there. He's definitely staying. Unfortunately, I haven't had a chance to get a hold of any of the No Way Home wave, that wave 2 yet. So none of the Spider-Man, no Green Goblin, no Sandman or MJ or any of that. Just because, you know, times are tough right now and we be pulling our boots up and we can't buy every single figure, and I really went all in the Adventure series, so I had to pick and choose. So hopefully next year I'll pick them up and they'll get some honorable mentions. But who are we gonna eliminate? Dang. I mean, neither of them have butterfly joints, but I'd say as far as characters go, I like Daredevil a lot, but this is not the main Daredevil. So as great as a figure as the Daredevil Electra is, she's gonna have to get eliminated because we've got to get to 10 figures. How many are now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we only have to eliminate 2 more. So that makes me kind of happy, and then we can talk about the figures that are in the top 10 and why they're here and why I really like them. So okay, as much as I love Darth Maul, oh, see, this is really tough for me. I really, really think that the Ezra figure is a lot of fun, and I really like Ezra as a character. So I think, and this is a shocker to me, I was like, oh, you know, Maul's gonna make it into my top 10. It's Maul, it has to. I think we're gonna take Maul out. Clone Wars Maul, probably my favorite version of Darth Maul, because he's super sick in Clone Wars, especially when he has the Darksaber and is ruling over Mandalore. But as far as figures go, I feel like he could be a little bit, he's not a bad figure, there's nothing wrong with him, but like a little bit more fun would be the thing. Like, I don't know, I had more fun with Ezra, so we're gonna have to go with fun. So bye, Maul. So here we are with our top 11. Who is going to be the last figure eliminated? Henry Jones Sr., we are saying farewell to thee. I love the figure. I love Sean Connery in the movie. Great figure. Lots of cool accessories. But he's just a guy in a suit, Junior. So we have to let him go. So here is our top 10. Let me get them rearranged and we will talk about it. So here, in no particular order, we have my, so that means if it's not your top 10, that's because it's my top 10. If the figures that you like best aren't in here from this year, I'm sorry. These are the ones I like best, and I didn't even get all the ones I wanted. So this is my top 10. We've got our NECA Ultimate Chucky. We've got our Lightning Collection Lost Galaxy Pink Ranger. We've got our Jada Toys Chun-Li. Our Lightning Collection Dino Thunder Black Ranger Tommy Oliver, our SH Figure Arts Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, Indiana Jones Adventure Series Indiana Jones, our Marvel Legends Daredevil, G.I. Joe Classified Series Cover Girl, and Ezra Bridger and Ryu from Jada Toys and Black Series, Star Wars Black Series respectively. Sorry. So yeah, that's my top 10. These are all really great figures, especially all of them. They're all fun. They were toys that I was constantly messing with all year, grabbing them off the shelf, playing with them, taking pictures. That Lost Galaxy Pink it's such a shame that the Lightning Collection is on a hiatus now because Hasbro has just been going down the toilet, and that Lost Galaxy Pink Ranger is the peak of the Lightning Collection and what it could have been and how the articulation and all that stuff should have been handled. Same with Dino Thunder Black. I know he's on the old pinless body, but he's a really great figure, and it's like, you know, you're just hitting your stride and then you're letting a little defects, and it's just the greedy CEO. It's not even that. There was a couple of disappointments from G.I. Joe. I didn't pick up as many as I thought I would this year, and the Adventure Series was a win for me overall. I was glad that we got it. The Ezra Bridger is really fun. The Jada Toys Street Fighters are amazing. If you don't have them, pick them up. They are must-haves, especially that Chun-Li. Gosh, she's really cool. And that NECA Ultimate Chucky from the show, Such a cool figure. And the only gripe I have with the Daredevil back there is he doesn't have a floating upper torso and he doesn't have shoulder butterfly joints. But other than that, in my opinion, these figures are perfect. There is not an improvement that could be made. I am frightened to post the SH Figure Arts Spider-Man sometimes, but that's because import. He was like $100 and I don't want to break him. But the Jada toys, they're on the up. Hopefully Hasbro loses a lot of the properties that they have and someone else gets a chance at this point, because gosh, they're just fumbling the ball. And I'm glad that we have some representation from my favorite things, but it sucks that Hasbro makes them, because as of right now, they are the #1 big bad guy in toys. They just fired 1,100 people before Christmas. So we're not going to talk about in this video. We're going to make a whole other video. We're going to make a rant about everything that Hasbro's done wrong this year and last couple years and why. Gosh, it's just such a crap show. But this is my top 10. So yeah, that's my top 10. Some really cool figures. It was really tough to get down to 10. Don't know how long this video is going to be. I'm not going to try to edit it down. I'm going to leave it all in there, other than, you know, a couple trail offs, whatever. But I'm going to leave this completely unedited, well, not unedited. I'm just going to throw it all on there. Probably going to be like a 20-minute video. You can watch through all of it if you want. If not, just skip to the top 10, whatever. That being said, if you like this video, go ahead and smash the like button. Remember to subscribe if you're not subscribed. If you're just now joining us, welcome. Hit the subscribe button. You can come back every week for content. I do upload at least once a week. And that being said, before this video goes up on my main channel, it'll have gone up on Patreon. So if you guys want to see my videos early, it's only $2 to subscribe to my Patreon. Right now, the only thing I have is early videos, but I'm going to put bloopers. I'm going to put behind the scenes. I'm going to like do deep dives on certain characters on my Patreon. And that's all stuff I want to get rolling in the next year. I didn't get every figure that I wanted this year. There's some I really wish I had that would be on my top 10, like that Final Swing Spider-Man from No Way Home. I'm super looking forward to that figure, and the No Way Home Green Goblin. Those both look super, super sick. But I don't have them, so I can't put them on my list. We only have like, what, 10 days left of this year, so got to do my video. So yeah, do all that stuff. Check out my Patreon. You don't have to subscribe, but you can if you want. I love you guys. I will see you next time. And Happy New Year, Happy Holidays, all that good stuff. Love ya. Bye-bye. Mwah.